Hello, how are you? It's good to see you.
Mark is right, Mark is right, Mark is right tonight.
What's crazy, everybody? This is the one and only ASA Turner, aka Mark is alright. You are watching 5 to 10 questions. ASA Turner. What do I consider myself most? The good question for that would be entertaining. I mean, that's what I really do, is entertain. You know, I have an album, I have a crank call CD, I have arts, photography. It's a lot of stuff that I can do, and that's kind of a downfall sometimes, because when you can do a lot of things and you really don't know where to start. You know what I mean? It's always kind of awkward, but I'm just getting myself out there, trying to do as best as I can, and trying to do as much as I can, as much as possible. Who inspires me? Oh, I mean, the usuals, you know. Right now, who inspires me? I guess you could definitely say Whitney Houston, who's coming out with an album on September 1st, which is really good. I'm excited to hear about that. She looks really good. Seen her not too long ago. But Michael Jackson, which of course is a tragic death, you know, he actually inspires me now, because you know how much you grew up with him, but when he died, it was like he was plastered everywhere. One thing I loved about Michael Jackson was, if you noticed, you know, he went to London and said, "This is it." Like, I feel like he knew. You know, he's like, "This is it. This is the last curtain call," and he probably meant this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in London. This is it. And then one thing he said is, "I'll see you in July." Excuse me. He's like, "I'll see you in July," and he was everywhere this month. You know, he was everywhere in July. And well, actually, that was last month, because it was August 1st. But you know, that's how it is. That's how life is. But his music is never the same. It was always different. It really wasn't like pop. You know what you call it now. It was like real pop. It was like, it made you pop, and the beats popped, and he could pop. But that's how that was. Where was I at when he died? When Michael Jackson died, I was actually asleep when I found out the news. One of my best friends, Wayne, he screamed up to me, because I was upstairs in this attic where I live, and he was like, "Yeah, MJ's dead, MJ's dead." I'm like, I'm asleep, like, huh? Like, what? And then I looked at my phone, and everyone was like texting me saying like, "R.I.P. Michael," and you know, so out where I was sleeping. So maybe we were talking in the heavens. You never know. What inspires me? Good music, good friends, tragedies, not tragedies, I don't want to say tragedies, because it does inspire you, but you don't want to say, let me get tragedy so I can get inspired. But different things that happen in your life, different problems, different situations that you're just thrown into, and you're like, what? You know, what? But that's something that inspires me. Good comebacks, you know, like speaking of Whitney again. Look at Whitney. I mean, that's inspiring. You know, you see somebody who's been through a lot, and what's something that you see what fame can do to people. You know, you see what it really does. It can change you if you're not careful. I mean, it changes you. Everybody, everything, anything in life changes you. You know, somebody you meet changes you. Everything is a change. So you can't just say, "Oh, fame changed this person." It's a combination of an environment, you know, fame, the money, not having the money, you know, that changes you too. Not having money can change you. It can make you really appreciate more things, and which I'm trying to learn how to do. I have a little habit of spending money quickly, you know, like easy come, easy go, which I believe in a way, but I'm trying to learn how to manage things more. What are my fears? What are my fears? Ooh. I don't like being rejected. That's like a fear of mine. Like, you know, sometimes you don't want to release things, or you're like, it's not good enough because you don't think people are going to take you know, like it as much as you do, and you're like, oh, there's a little fear, which that shouldn't be. You know, it really should be your art and doing something new or trying your best to put your own art out there. But it's you still get fear, you still can, you know, that still happens, but fear, you know, maybe losing my family. But you just try to live your life without fear. It's kind of hard. It is, because there's other things that can scare you. You know. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and attempt to show my fears. My favorite thing to do in my free time. My free time, my favorite thing to do is, I'd say, I don't know. I like to go to the beach. I like to go to movies. But that's like work for me, actually, going to the beach and movies, because everywhere I go, someone's always trying to talk to me, or, you know, like trying to have a conversation. I think the most time, you know, if I'm taking a train somewhere or if I'm going to the store, it's like, it's a hassle, but it's fun. But what I like to do in my free time is basically talk to my friends, you know, and make jokes, you know, eat, which shouldn't be a free thing I do, but I love eating. It's hard to keep everything in perspective. You know, I got a little weight on me now, so I love eating. So I think I'll never stop loving eating. I love it. What inspired you to crank call CD? I never forget, I was in an IHOP with my friend Marlon, and he was actually a trainer. He's a trainer in Bally's, and we were at IHOP together, and this girl came up, this waitress, and you know, it was in Newark, New Jersey, and you know, everyone in Newark has a thing of being ghetto or whatever, but I love Newark anyway. But it's an IHOP across the street from the University Hospital. She came up and she's like, you know, she had this weird voice, and she's like, "Welcome to IHOP, this Tasha, how may I take your order?" Like, how, you know, it was just like that, and it just was so funny that we never got over that, like the way her voice was, the accent that she had on, you know. And then the voices count, you know, you meet so many different people. But one day I called somebody, and like someone else answered the phone, so I had to like do something really quick, so I changed my voice, and I was like, yeah, this nah, like blah blah blah, and I was like, this is great. So I started doing it more often and recording it, and we had like so much material that I was like, we should edit it and put it into a CD, and it came out really good, and a lot of people like it, and so that's kind of how that started. I mean, I did prank calls since I was a little kid. I got trouble with the FBI actually when I was like about 12. We called the bank once and said, "You're gonna be robbed, you know. You better not go to work on Friday, girl." Like, it was weird, and the FBI actually came to the house and was like, you know. So, be careful, kids, and don't, you know. That's very dramatic. What do I see for myself in the future? Well, that's a tough call, because in December I'm having a trial for a DUI that went horribly wrong in 2006, and I don't really talk about this much, but you know, I have a Superior Court case, and they're asking me to do a couple years in prison for failure to stop eluding, which I was so incoherent, I didn't stop in time, and they didn't chase me, but they followed me for a few miles going straight on the highway, and you know, it's something that I did, but I wasn't as if I was running from the cops. I was just very much out of it and by myself that night, and didn't have really the support that I needed, and it caused me a lot of problems. So that's something we're working on. I love Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, ASA Turner, ASA TURNER. Not just texts, not just phone calls. Boogie was right. Tonight, I'm so fine, lost in time.